Hey, Theodore here from High Flow Drainage Solutions. We're at a home in Liberty, Missouri, and this customer reached out to us about burying some of their downspout or their gutter drains on one side of their house. Now, after further inspection, we realized that there was soon to be a problem with their gutters or their downspouts on the other side of their house as well. So the client ended up agreeing to bury all of their downspouts as well as a sump pump line. And then while we were here, we also decided remove all of the pavers and the bushes in the area. We also brought in a couple yards of dirt and made the area look visually appealing before we left. Alright, so if you look here, you'll see two things. The first is a level on the ground, and the bubble is not where it should be. And that's because these pavers on one side of their back patio has sunk pretty bad. The other thing you'll see is a sump pump line that is coming out of a picture window, and you can see the original tube that was there for that water to drain into, and there's quite a decent gap in between it. We're going to go ahead and close that gap and also install an overflow system so that if the pipe ends up freezing in any way, that the water that is in the sump pump system still has a way to get out. And like I said, we're going to bury all of these downspouts, and the connections will be snug and they will not come loose. Along with that, we will also install cleanouts that I'll show you later. On this side of the house, you can see a retaining wall that has sank and isn't level anymore, as well as it's leaning pretty bad, like to the point that if this is here for a couple more years, it might fall over, which is actually a danger to people and small kids. So we're going to go ahead and remove that retaining wall, and then we're also going to bury the downspout lines that are on this side of the house, also connecting into that original sump pump drain. You can see the second downspout over there that will connect into, and then we'll also put a discharge out there in the yard. You can see we lay down plywood to try to protect the client's yard as much as possible while we're working. After a couple hours of digging, you can see the trench we have. You can also see the connections that we use in the corner there, and these are made of high quality, durable material that will hopefully outlive you. These are here to hopefully be a permanent solution so that nobody else has to come in and redo this job. The pipe that we use is also high quality. It's HDPE, and the yellow colored pipe is a lot more flexible, but the black colored pipe is a lot stronger, and it has a smooth wall, which allows water to flow very quickly. That smooth wall, along with a nice decline as the pipe continues, allows the water to flow unrestricted and get out of the way of your home very quickly. We use 4-inch high quality tape to secure these connections, and we've never had any problems with them. Alright, here is the finished product. You can see that we have buried their downspouts as well as installed cleanouts for each downspout. We've also seeded and strawed the area so that grass will hopefully grow back very quickly, so their yard will soon look like we never disturbed it. You can also see a bunch of really clean gravel that we've spread around the area, specifically next to the house. This makes the area look really nice and prevents any mud or dirt from splashing up onto the house whenever it rains. You can see the buried sump pump line there that actually has an overflow discharge, so that if the line down the hill ends up freezing ever in the future, the water from the sump pump will always still be able to exit and not back up the system. You can also see that we've removed all of the shrubs, all of the pavers that were originally here, and ended up leveling the dirt in the area. Overall, this was a 2-day project, and we ended up actually burying 5 different downspout lines, as well as a sump pump line, and connecting them to a single discharge line out in the front of the yard, all while keeping slope so that this system will function effectively. We also spread quite a bit of gravel in the area to prevent any erosion in the areas where it may occur. We love doing projects like this, and if you're in the Kansas City or Liberty, Missouri area, give us a call for a free quote. You can find our phone number or our website in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video.